Hello Total Wargamers, my name is Deacon and welcome to the second episode of Dol Amroth in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer 2.1. And this is actually the second campaign we're playing with Dol Amroth because the previous one was in 1.2. And at the point, in that campaign, I tried to conquer cells in the mainland. We got Barad Harn. We got something that used to be more down south, I think. This one too, that 3 settlements, and then Harad started hitting us with stack after stack, so I withdrew. Because in the meantime we were suffering invasions, like 4 or 5 in a row from very early on. We took 3 settlements here, then withdrew again to our starting provinces, and by then I had 10 or 11 episodes without audio. So I think my headset has a mute button, and occasionally my son comes sitting on my lap while I play, and he likes to touch the headset. It sometimes gives a little noise, but I suspect him of flipping that button. And in my interface of the recording software, it does say that you are recording because it doesn't register that the mic is actually muted. So I've had to delete 11 episodes, 1 already uploaded and 10 still on my hard drive, and I overwrite my save games, so that was overwritten like way further into the campaign and doesn't make sense to continue. Also 2.1 came out, giving us a good reason to start a new one. We actually might swap these around, and we can, so let's do that. And there you go. That's gonna save us some upkeep. And for the rest, there's not too much I can do to save upkeep, so to save money on upkeep. We are doing what we can, and we are making 4k per turn. Wow. One thing, however, that we need to do here is attack this fleet and auto resolve, clear victory. Nobody got sunk. And oh, this is interesting. He gets away in that direction. So can I find him?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nope. Alright. Too bad. This spot here retrains our Alcaronda if we have the troops, but we don't. So all this needs retraining, and I guess we'll have to wait. The Adunaim, the King's Men. And we are on a diplomatic mission.
Your orders,
to
without question.
treat with Khan.
I accept.
Okay, so we are now trading with them, and that is where I leave it. If they happen to turn to the side of good with the appearance of the Istari, then, well, then we already trade with them. But if they stay on the side of evil, then we still trade with them.
Yes, my lord.
Now, we don't need Rohan.
Yes.
We
Tomorrow's
basically
journey planned
need
out.
Linen. Hey, Helm's Deep still with Rohan, has not yet
I shall continue
gone over to
tomorrow.
Isengard, which is good because that initial onslaught is very strong. And we have generals in all our settlements, save for Atalant, so he will return back to Atalant. Oh no, even in Atalant we have. So, meaning we can send one guy along with Imrahil into Umbar. Thing now with invasions is, unless you keep control of Umbar, they are not going to end. So you can eliminate the faction, and if you don't hold on to Umbar, or maybe the elimination of the faction does stop it, but say you were to beat them from Umbar and they return, then it starts again. That's my understanding. I have to figure that out. So military units, of course, are always welcome.
Is there something I can do for you?
You can accept 10 gold coins as a gift from me.
I do not think you. Something else you'd like to suggest?
100 as a gift. There you go.
You have no complaints.
And now we get... What do we get? 2... Oh, man.
Foreigners of the fleet!
I'm not even sure I want to pay the upkeep for that. And again, we are making plenty of money, so... Let's just do that. Right then. Allies, Misty Mountains, Dun Landings, Woodland Realm and Anduin is okay. Halion now has a Knight Shield, and Gondor is still the largest faction. Awesome. Now I'm looking for another port that can train our Carondas, and I don't think we have it. Nope. So only in Dol Amroth. However, if we were to... What's that? Number 177. So this group can retrain. There you go. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Room for 2 units more. Aha! And we do get an armory now. So I'm gonna go with that right away and get a garrison. Then Lebanon Marines at 280. That's not too expensive. Hold on, I need to make a little cut here before someone mutes my microphone. Well then, we can trade 2 more units for defense, so pikemen and Amrothian guardsmen. That should be in here on top of the ones already in the fort. And we have 1 free upkeep through our what's the thing? Meeting hall. And then all the forts are full, but not all our units are full, so we may switch a couple around and try and retrain them. Oh, hold on. We can have 2 more over here. Can we train them? Oh, wrong selection. So Metrast can train 2 units with their... Thing is, I prefer to have the more elite units trained rather than the militia tier of units. So we may eventually switch some stuff out. I mean, I consider this to be a little up from militia tier units. So 2 for this fort and 2 for this one. Could be those 2, and then we'll ferry them across. There we go. That should more or less...
Yes, my lord.
Oh, we can cross
Yes.
here.
Tomorrow's journey planned
That
out.
is actually a new map feature, so that Derwath isn't so isolated and better reachable for Isengard. And indeed, they have reached it.
Yes, my lord.
So they
I
they
shall
are
continue
coming on
tomorrow.
pretty strong.
My lord.
Spying, aren't we? Where? Here it is, Amon Aitel, which is as far as I got in the previous campaign. But then I think there was only 1 settlement here, and not sure. There was 1 here, I think, that we skipped, or a fort. In any case, there are more settlements here now. So Harondor has been split into 4, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, let's
I shall continue
scout
tomorrow.
on.
Yes,
And
my lord.
Andro here, our diplomat, is going to go to the Woodland
As
Realm,
you wish.
if we can get ourselves
Yes.
across, that is. This is also still independent. So getting those rebels out of their rebel towns appears to be quite a challenge for many AI-controlled factions. Probably just as much as for us, because can't really say that it's been so easy for ourselves. Well then, what to do with this army? We have finished training and building, so we're not gonna get a port over there, not in 5 turns. How about Metrast? If we build a shipwright, we can get Paladins. Now I'm confused. Oh, this is the Palaran, and that's still not the Alcaronda. What do we have here then?
Mariners of the fleet!
Alcarondas. And here are 3 of them. And then still they don't seem to perform overly well against Umbar. Yes, that is nice. Ooh, 6k for a shipwright. So building this does make sense, and we'll do it. In fact, I think I'd rather build it in Dol Amroth here. Hey! Huh. We seem to be able to do stuff that we weren't able to do just a moment ago. That's interesting. In any case, we've done our business for this turn. We'll move on to turn 9. Oh, that was this general. Now I do not know. Oh, did I leave this fleet in here? I did.
Mariners of the fleet!
Oh wow.
And the grapples and prepare to board.
Nothing has been sunk.
We are victorious.
Leave me be.
And that is out of reach.
Ships ready. Preparing to board and engage the enemy.
Now we did sink them.
Victory
And we
is
lost
ours.
some, so we can perhaps retrain some. So, where did all that money go then? Hey. Oh, they can train 2 in a turn. That's interesting.
My lord.
Well, both of you
Yes.
come here.
Mariners of the fleet!
And there's nowhere you can go that can actually retrain anything for us.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
I don't understand.
We can
Oh.
go no further.
That completely retrains the unit. That's excellent. Meeting hall. Vanguard, practice range.
Ships ready.
And here it retrains only 1 unit, and that is okay. Oh, we are... Oh, of course we're spending this money now. And that's where it's going. Spy.
My lord. Approaching
Spy
quietly.
Master RV Dewey.
Approaching quietly.
This is Kant.
Tomorrow's journey.
Kant
planned
cannot.
out.
It
I
can't.
shall continue tomorrow.
This is actually still rebel.
My lord.
We should basically just come here.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
It appears as if Harad and
Ships
Kant
ready.
will make us wait for them quite a while. These units all seem to be full. I don't think these archers have seen battle. With how many units do they come out of the box? No missions. Oh, they're not trainable here. 152. Precisely. They are a full unit. here. They all do seem to be full as well. Rothian pikemen come with 177, meaning you're not
By your command.
up to full strength, aren't you? Oh, that's guardsmen. This is 152, so you are. But also, we have, how many free upkeep units do we get here? This gives us 1, and this gives another, so 2 is the maximum. Alright, so it leaves us 1 spot in here to park a free unit in that we cannot train here nor there. That's
Mariners of the fleet! Ships ready!
hey,
My lord.
Chief Lurtz.
Without
Strong fellow.
question, I shall continue tomorrow.
Very
stopping here.
impressive.
My lord. Your orders. As you wish. Yes. Without question. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Mordor coming on.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Righty then. Hornburg besieged. Mordor growing. New family members, which is wonderful. A guard dog, also very interesting. And yes, that's going to take forever. These are the minimal things that we kind of need, really. Who can go to the fort?
Yes.
He can. And now then,
Mariners!
there you go.
Set sail!
Please do retrain. Not happening for the rest of them. However, no, doesn't make sense. It will not make sense
As you wish.
for some time.
My lord.
They can retrain. Wonderful. And the pikemen. More pikemen. Guardsmen.
Order.
If I switch out the guardsmen for these pikemen.
My lord.
How about it? Can you retrain the guardsmen? Yes, we can. So let's bring our armies back up to full strength,
Mariners of the fleet!
including our fleets. And I dearly want to have more ship training capacity. There's much about just everything
Order.
that I'd like to have more of. Nope, not yet available. Well then, leather tanner. Is that gonna help us? Not economically, so let's get the Mason's Hall. You have a full fortress. Here, not yet. So we are training one more unit here to stuff in there. What do we get? One free upkeep. If we were to build a meeting hall, then we get another free upkeep unit here. here we have 3 free upkeep at least, because we do have a meeting hall. And here we are building it, because we get no free stuff whatsoever. We've got a lot of damaged pikemen.
Maintain order.
If we put Estian in here, the fort is going to put the cheapest outside of maintenance, outside of free upkeep. But Prince Adrahil, I think, is just never going to be free. Fiefdom Barracks gives us unflossed pikemen. They were nice. Pinot Gilling Cav, Blackroot Vale Archers, Laminor Clansmen, Lebanon Marines. We already seem to get them, at least in Lynn here. So eventually that will be interesting, just that retraining may be a bit difficult for most of them, because they need to travel back to Dol Amroth, I don't think we get Fiefdom Barracks anywhere else, do we? Or let's see if there's any more info on the Fiefdom Barracks itself. Is there any requirements? No, it's just here. So I think it only comes in the capital, which would make sense to me, to be honest. So Governor's Quarters gives another unit of free upkeep, so we should definitely get that. And yes, we can upgrade it 4,500, but there's plenty of stuff to build that we are going to want as well. Right, preparing.
Mariners!
It's all about being preparedness for the oncoming invasions that have crippled us so dearly in the previous campaign. But then again, it's no longer 1.2 we're playing, and then again, that doesn't mean it's going to be a whole lot easier.
Yes, my lord. As you wish.
So
Yes.
we are coming around to
Stopping here,
Karaskalatan,
my lord.
and hopefully
Without question, tomorrow's journey planned out.
I don't think we'll be able to cross, but
Stopping
let's
here.
just take a look. Now then, spy,
My
you
lord.
come spying here.
Approaching quietly.
New in
Approaching
2.1
quietly.
is
I
a
shall
river crossing in
continue
here.
tomorrow.
So they are slowly powering up. And I want to have our defenses established here before we move out to Ombar. And then we'll basically do the same thing. And here is a keep and another fort. So in many instances there are nearby forts, which is interesting. However, I do think that this one is a little bit far out. Although, of course they have movement both ways.
Maintain order!
But these forts could be mutually supportive if they were occupied by cavalry on both ends. So this would have to be an all-infantry fort, and that all cavalry.
Be gone!
That might be another strategy to increase our potential. Please give me a watchtower there. There you go. And I got a feeling I don't think we can build one here. Can we? Yes, we can. Just want to have a little bit more visibility.
Maintain order.
Same here. It appears we can build on top of trade stuff, trade nodes, what I call resources, trade resources. That is not always possible. Retraining, retraining, retraining. Recruiting. So we need more pikemen. Royal Swan Guard gives us another general. 25 turns till the next. 8 turns for pikemen, 9 turns for guardsmen. This is why we need to empty our recruitment pools and stock up on recruitment buildings like the practice range. And free upkeep stuff. Yeah, well, alright. Let's see. Did we just move our... Yes, we did. So there we go. Ah, Dunland. New mission. Send emissary to the Dun landings and get 500 gold.
Yes, my lord. What is it you wish
Hello.
to discuss?
You are obviously evil. So I will just give you a single payment of 10 as a gift.
This seems quite
There you go.
reasonable.
You are
Until we meet
poor.
again.
You're poor if you accept 10 gold coins. Dol Amroth, Alcaronda's retrained. We can, however, train a Polaran. And I have to admit, that is not my favorite vessel. However, we need our navy to be strong, so I will train it. An obvious proof.
That's right, fool. It's an
Is-
Mariners of the fleet.
Ooh.
Ships ready.
Hmm.
A fine day to sail. Mariners of the fleet.
Just don't sink any of my Alcarondas, please.
Engaging the enemy fleet.
Okay.
We are victorious.
We've taken some casualties,
Set sail.
but not too many.
Mariners.
How long
Yes,
for
sir.
Alcarondas to train 2 turns? Polarans, I mean. You then retrain. Can't. As I was saying, build us a watchtower here, but here we can't, and there we could. So, we bit odd, but there you go. One more turn for the Amrothian squires. And do I really wanna up the taxes? No, I don't. Admiral Pelender. Right, let's move on.
Yes, my
Oh,
lord.
we've done that. Where's our second guy? He is over here already.
My lord,
Hop on
without
to
question,
Galadriel.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Say hi to the lady.
My lord,
And here we are.
approaching quietly.
Let's head over to the west first.
Approaching quietly. Tomorrow's journey planned out. I shall continue tomorrow.
Ships ready.
Oh, we didn't lose any in this army except for Alcarondas needing retraining as before, basically. And here then, hey, let's get the fiefdom barracks. This is not expensive and it gives a whole lot of units. Which we really do seem to need. And I think what we actually might do is keep one general outside in a fortress so that if anything is being besieged, like Lynn here. Yep. I want you over here. Thing is, we have cliffs now.
Mariners!
Spy, everybody moved. And we have some money left. And as you cannot... Just go there. And then pick up the squires next turn. What strikes me though is that I don't see any Gondorian navy. They used to be quite active before. Now it does seem to be all up to us. Hornburg sieged again. Take settlement of Badalharn. I'm gonna pass this time. I did that previously and it didn't play out very well for us. There you go. And here you go. And there you go. And the boats can come here.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
And our navy, the captain, admiral,
Fine day to sail.
Helenur, can retrain here. There you go. 6 turns for those pikes. 77, 41, 34. So the 77 that we're paying for here anyway
By your command.
are the first that we can retrain again, and there you go. So we are gradually getting our numbers back up. If once we upgrade this, so it's actually very attractive to grow it faster. So we get the next level city, also meaning more free upkeep. And this one is actually probably the only one that is remotely close to an upgrade. This isn't going to upgrade. This is going to take forever. So yeah. Which means I'm just not going to keep it on high taxes. Can we support that? Yes, we can. And well then. Is there anything in our queues? Here we go. That would be interesting and kind of elite-ish. Let's just wait for the how do you call the fiefdom barracks to complete. Linden and Angmar, well, they're quite removed from each other. Emerothian squires down to 47. They come with 71. They have 4 turns out, so we will recruit them on the next turn, but swap out some other stuff. So these squires also have... They came at 71 or 77? No, you got me. 71. So this unit is actually full. Diplomacy?
Yes, my lord. As you wish.
I think,
Without question.
yes, that's the thing.
Tomorrow's journey planned out. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
And since you are headed to Bree anyway, you
I
might
shall
as well
continue tomorrow.
go that way. And then our second guy,
Your
Amra
orders.
here, is gonna come
As you wish.
this way.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
No. Art of Vidui. Telescope. Wonderful. So we have recruitment slots. Yes. And let's keep it this way. But I'm gonna shuffle the rest around. You're gonna get this first, and then this. And then where were you? The practice range, the stables, or the stables give cavalry and squires. There you go. And then the land clearance, although it's gonna take a very long time for that to come into its own, but anyway, since let's go and try to grow them both.
Captain of Gondor.
We should play this for the long run anyway.
Your will, my lord.
Spy.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Khaldun
Tomorrow's
has been
journey
taken by
planned out.
the Adundaim.
My lord.
Then their second
shall
settlement is
continue
here. And their third will probably be further inland. And we need to take them all out. And right now we do not have the kind of fleet nor army that can support that. But we'll get there, especially the fleet I will have focus on. And retrain cavalry. Ah, ooh.
My lord.
And we need to rethink our strategy here. Let's go for garrison quarters. Retrain. There you go. Oop, that's just gonna give an experience upgrade. Right now I'm not willing to pay for that, to be honest. The pikes have replenished, the guardsmen have replenished. Let's shift some guards for some pikes that need to be upgraded. No, for some squires. There you go. Whoa, he's back again. That guy just keeps coming.
Mariners of the fleet! And the grapples and prepare to board.
Finally.
We are
Finally he
victorious.
sinks. We are victorious, and now we need to get back there
Set
again.
sail.
And retrain again. Them.
Ships ready.
Then again, having some more XP might not hurt that much. I'm thinking.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Tomorrow's journey planned out. Yes, my lord. Without question.
Onodrit, we are trading
Always
with you,
happy to
aren't
deal
we?
with you,
Let's exchange
trusted
some map
friends.
info. How about it? Hey.
It's good to see we good day to you.
Oh yeah, they got everything. That's true. And Isengard has taken Dunlostier, but not yet Hornburg. There we
Yes,
go.
I shall continue tomorrow, stopping here.
Good. Oh, they got Haven Guard as well. Although it takes 39 turns to train them. Which could be a good reason in itself to get these guys, to get this building. But it costs 6k. So we're gonna reduce costs with the Mason Hall, etc. It's just that the militia tier, it's not the best, but it does give 2 of each, because this is still filling up. This is full, but it's very nice to be able to train some units quickly in case we need them. And you, did I give you? Yep. Oh wow, a
I
Farazon.
respect you, my enemy. Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
Okay,
My lord,
I had imagined.
approaching.
I respect you.
Oh, your roll call
my
says.
enemy.
What's this?
Let us settle matters on the field
Ah,
of battle.
Azrazair archers. Azrazair. Whoa.
My lord, approaching quietly.
Let's approach this
Tomorrow's
quietly.
journey planned out.
We are retraining. Ting. This is nice. And we'll swap the pikes for pikes.
As you wish.
Can we retrain pikes? Not yet. So we'll wait until we can. Meanwhile, get the squires back in there. Move these pikes up in here.
Mariners of the fleet.
We're gonna swap these two, because this is the Admiral's vessel that I want retrained first.
Full sail.
Hey,
Mariners of the fleet. Set sail.
are we building stuff everywhere? No, we're not. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Yes, I want to grow this, but it is growing, and I want practice range first, just so we can get archers if we need them. Same as here, and then this. here too. This could be an idea here. Grow Metrust. Could be a good investment, so let's go for that. Here, it's not really needed. We could go for the Master Mason's Hall. Oh yeah, it's only a few turns. There you go. Hee. Oh, a port already gives Haven Guard, but then we should be able to recruit them here as well. And why can't we? We have a port. Oh, there's a culture requirement. Could that be the problem? Aha! It is 70% Dunedain. But it should be growing. And otherwise a library could help out in that respect. And how is that here in Lynn here? Ooh, almost there. Okay, let's just wait. Wait one more turn.
My lord.
Here we go. Find us Bree. And then Northern Dunedain, and then Linden, and then Eredlun. And here I want to see what they're like. Not too strong. Quietly. And then we'll follow this trade route, which should lead us right to their third settlement, which is Ardadumir. Look, Captain.
Come and get me.
You look nice. I have to give it to you. Nice job. Huh. Alright, these are the Abrazanim Nardubavib, if you were wondering. With a missile attack of 6. Bloody hell. And a total defense of 17, and 10 of which is armor, and a shield of 3. Hello. Compare that to missile attack of 2. And Corsair Archers aren't here. If they even exist still, I guess not. But boy. They haven't taken that fort. That's not smart.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Kingsmen have their own culture now, which is good, so they won't join any crusades, invasions, whenever Sauron calls them. Dol Amroth, retrain my stuff.
Orders, my lord.
Galadriel, prepare for a visit.
Your orders.
Pull out the red
Yes,
carpet.
Tomorrow's journey planned out. Stopping here.
And this concludes our episode for today. Right at the end of our turn, everything has happened that had to happen. Retraining has been pretty much accomplished, save for some pikemen. We have built garrison quarters, filled up all our forts, and we are training a respectable fleet. We are constructing in each town still, which I think is awesome. And we can hire another Numeramar. And I want 2 strong fleets, one to stay here and the other to travel to Umbar and then stay there. And it'll be a while before we get to knock them out entirely. So this is going to take an actual army. And the thing is, once we land here, we will have a land border with Harad, and they will just send over all their armies this way. So one thing that we need to figure out is what the land borders are for this castle. Because I can imagine this region also bordering on the Ardemir region here somewhere. Meaning, once we go here, we would have to defend this castle and this both. Requiring pretty much 2 full stacks, I suppose. And obviously we will have 2 forts here and then a third here. But we need some financial muscle to be able to pull that off. And we have these garrison buildings, but I'm really not sure how much of a garrison that provides. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this second part. There have not been any battles, and if there would have been any, then it would probably have involved this army here. I might take this fort. There's also another fort here. And I don't know, I think we would be the target of constant attacks from both Kant and Harad if we were to be here. And should they come crossing into here, we can defend at Lynn here, which we will have to defend anyway. And then there's also going to be Gondor that can maybe help out a little bit, I don't know. I'm not so focused on conquest here, more focused on getting Umbar out of the way. Because I made that mistake the previous round, postponing that. So, as I said, I hope you enjoyed this series so far. If you will enjoy more of it, then do subscribe. If you want to be notified whenever there's a new update coming, then hit that bell button whilst you subscribe. And I want to thank you for watching. See you next time.